Train to the End of the World. This is generally one of the most unique animes that I have seen. It has one of the best animation and especially one of the most unique and thrilling plots that I have ever watched in an anime. Most animes today commonly follow some kind of trope, a formula per se, but this is what you would call an anime original. This show's plot feels like you're on LSD because think like those crazy conspiracy theory people that like think the whole world is hanging off a turtle's back or that the end of the world is basically just an ice wall. No, they're all wrong because it's obviously just flat and the water at the end of the world is like flowing down. This show story is literally about 7G and how it destroyed the world. Literally some conspiracy crap. Yet it still manages to make one of the most thrilling and most interesting stories I have yet seen. I do not know how they made this work. I mean, just think of the elements they used. They combined elements such as moe, trains, and 7G destroying the world, yet they still managed to make a product as interesting as this. I thought at first that I would get bored just in the mere 5 minutes of watching this anime, but I was pleasantly wrong because this show managed to hook me in those 5 seconds alone. I had to hold my piss just to watch and enjoy the show. And to give more clarity of what the show is about, it's basically about our main protagonist Akira Reimi Shizuru Nadeshiko. It's a whole cast out here of moe girls, wherein this show starts off with Yoka winning some sort of award, being like the 777 million something person that comes aboard this train, and she is the one to unveil the new invention of the century, 7G, apparently because it's so fast that it directly implants information through everyone's brain. That's just how fast it is. But upon hitting the button that releases this monstrosity of an idea into the world, it literally just makes the world crumble apart, reality crumble apart. Weird things happen, and trying to stop this, Yoka hits the button a few more times, maybe messing up the world like less, maybe even more, and after a while it stops and the world is left to be a mess. Cities destroyed, though distances over everywhere is widened, and some people in some towns are given like unique curses and stuff, where in a particular town all of the people there are turned into animals at a certain age, and that is where our main protagonist resides, Akira, Reimi, Shizuru, and Nadeshiko. And the story mainly revolves around Shizuru and her friends trying to locate Yoka because they apparently had some fight a long while ago. And Shizuru searches for Yoka, only getting some pieces of information for now from a newspaper. And guess the form of transport they try to take to find Yoka. Is it a car? Maybe bicycles? Maybe a badass truck that they use in zombie movies? No, they use a train, like in Train to Busan type of crap. And that is currently where the story leaves off. I believe that this show will be one of the most unique shows this season. This from its episode 1 alone, and I hope to be pleasantly surprised and not horribly disappointed by what's to come. Because just saying that this show is unique is an understatement just on how unique this show is. I mean, who would have thought the elements of freaking moe, trains, and 7G would work so well on a show like this? But right now, this feels like it's gonna be a fun, deep, and interesting show with a really nice animation and overall art. to back it up and the beauty that it will unfold. Hope to not be horribly disappointed by what's to come, and am hopeful for it to remain as interesting as it is, or maybe even better, for I believe that this show will mainly be a slice of life mystery kind of show, maybe even comedy, and overall interesting. And that's about it. Thank you for watching, and sayonara, and bye bye.